everyone, it's Clipsy, your comfy space bear, and you know what time it is. Let's design some more characters. My attention has recently been drawn to these Pause OC challenges, where you pause the video at various points to figure out the details of your character design. So I've found 2 of these videos, and we're going to be using them to figure out what our character design is going to look like. Bots. Pretty average dude haircut. X eyes. I guess a veil? So I'm kind of getting really old, like maybe Victorian era zombie vibes, but we'll see if the rest of the props and whatnot fit with that. Hockey. Okay, we'll go with it. And overalls. Okay, I can easily make that work. That's half of what I draw characters in already. Wild. Okay. Ooh. That's a really pretty color scheme. Okay, so there's our first character. And let's see what this other one gives us. Fire. That'll be interesting. Ooh, we've got a really fluffy, long ponytail. Some very mischievous looking eyes. He's definitely up to something. Normal human ears. Maybe we'll do these ones instead. A little ribbon in the hair. Ooh, they're an artist. And a maid outfit, of course. Formal, that'll be fun. I mean, formal, maid, that goes together. That's a cute palette. It is very monochromatic. I think that'll work well with the formal personality and the maid theme of the character. So now we have basic traits and appearance for 2 different characters, and we'll get right into drawing them. At first, I was not too happy with the traits that I got from these. They were a little bit all over the place, and I didn't really think they would work well together. But with the skin spots, the X eyes, and the green color in this color scheme for the first character, I knew I wanted to make them a zombie character. The hairstyle immediately made me think typical, like maybe teen boy, but I decided not to go with my gut instinct and instead made a cute little zombie girl. It became clear to me pretty fast that the veil was just not really gonna work with the overalls, so instead of actually giving her a veil, I kind of tried to emulate the silhouette of the veil by putting a little scarf on her head that I think gives her a cute little country girl kind of look. Although despite her cute look, she does still have a wild personality. The first pose I made to figure out her design did not really exemplify that, so I started on a new one, and this second pose I felt definitely fit the character better. The Pocky detail was a little bit out of left field. It doesn't really fit with the rest of the character, but that detail kind of led me to go into a more modern direction, as opposed to going with a more Victorian or old style look like I had originally planned. I couldn't help but think of Kureji Ali while making this design. She's a zombie, but still cute, and definitely a bit chaotic personality-wise. Now for the colors, I was not really certain where I wanted everything, except that I knew I wanted her skin to be green to give her a zombie look. So I started with that, and then kind of figured out the rest of the colors from there, just based on what looked good with her skin color, had good contrast, all that jazz. At first I went with a more khaki look for her overalls, but I really was not a big fan of this color, especially with the deep purple shirt. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the placement of the colors just did not feel right. So I literally swapped those 2 colors and gave her purple overalls with an orange shirt, and I liked this a lot better. Having the overalls be the more dominant color definitely made more sense to me. I feel like it drew the eye to the right places a little better, and it just looks cute. Like, I would definitely wear purple overalls. And this combination of purple overalls with the orange shirt, it feels Halloween-y to me, which really fits with the cute zombie girl look. And then for the last color in the palette, I put it on her hair. So she ended up being a blonde zombie. For the spots, I originally started just kind of placing them in random spots that I thought would look good, but then I thought it would be kind of cute to make it almost like freckles. She was already looking like a farm girl, so why not push that further? So I made spots in different sizes, some of them very small, in places where you might expect to see freckles the most, like across her nose. And I'm really glad that I decided to do that. I feel like it adds a little extra cuteness to her design. Of course, despite her being cute, we still need a little creepy zombie in there. So I gave her glowing red eyes with the X's in the center. And I feel like that really tied together the whole look. I really did not expect this design to look good, but I think it worked out in the end. She's cuter than I expected her to be. Let me know if you like her, or if you would have gone a completely different direction with this prompt. Now, for the second character, I actually lost a lot of the footage of the drawing process, but I can at least show you the sketch and tell you a little bit of my thought process while drawing her. It's interesting that both of these characters ended up being girls because some of the traits immediately made me think boy at first, but sometimes you just have to go wherever inspiration takes you. The most odd part of this one was the fire body. So immediately I tried to figure out how I was going to work that into the rest of the design. Since I already had this crazy, spiky, sort of wavy hairstyle to work with, I decided to turn that into literal flames and just kind of shape it a little bit more to look like fire. I really didn't have to change it that much at all to get the fire-like look. And then of course the outfit was really simple. She's a maid. You can't go wrong with that. And I gave her a few paintbrushes, one in her hand, and then more in the pocket of her apron. Her formal personality and cheeky expression seemed to kind of contradict each other at first to me, so I was trying to work out how that would make sense together, and I ended up deciding that she is the maid that is constantly listening into things she shouldn't and gossiping with the other staff. Although I really expected this design to just be goofy, I feel like she's actually my favorite of the two. Yeah, she still is kind of goofy, but she's also pretty cute. Both of these designs came out way better than I expected them to, and I'm honestly weirdly happy with them. If you try this challenge too, please let me know in the comments and show me what you created. Thanks for stopping by my comfy little bear cave, and I'll see you next time.